Now bro, if you watch videos like this, if you're watching male self-improvement content, then you've probably heard a lot of people talking about male testosterone levels, and more specifically male testosterone levels being low. There's a lot of advice out there on it, bro, and a lot of it is good, but you just never really know who or what to believe. Now, I'm no doctor, bro, I'm no scientist, but I'm gonna give you the 3 specific ways of how I increased my testosterone naturally. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you boys either, I've never actually had my testosterone levels checked. It's something that I definitely want to do in the future because I really wanna see what my levels are actually at. I'm quite interested and intrigued. But I know for a fact that I increased my testosterone levels exponentially over the past couple of years. I know this because of the symptoms. I had the symptoms of a male with lower testosterone levels. Some of those symptoms being fatigue, reduced sex drive, lack of muscle mass, shit mental health, anxiety, depression. I had those symptoms of lower testosterone, and it's only now that I realize it. It's only now that I have the symptoms of somebody who has higher testosterone that I realize it. I now have a higher sex drive, I have an increased appetite, I have a lot more muscle mass on my frame. I feel a lot more assertive and confident. I've started to grow quite a bit of facial hair. Although your facial hair isn't just down to your testosterone levels, so don't get too hung up about that if you don't have facial hair. A lot of it is to do with your genetics. Now, with all that being said, bro, these are the 3 specific ways of how I increased my testosterone. The first way, bro, the first thing that I did was start working out. It's very generic advice, right? Get into the gym, lift some weights. Bro, there's genuine scientific evidence and research to prove that lifting weights increases your testosterone. Like I said, I'm not a scientist, I don't really know why or how, but I know for a fact that lifting weights can increase your testosterone. Just think about it, bro. If you're constantly lifting heavy weights, your body needs to adapt to that. If you're constantly tearing your muscles, bro, if you're constantly ripping your muscles, your body has to adapt to that. So your body needs to pump you with extra testosterone. Your body needs to do something to cope with that extra stress that you've been putting on your body. And let's just be realistic, bro. Why do we see bodybuilders inject testosterone? It's because it helps them build muscle. So let's just think about this logically, bro. If you're lifting weights, chances are you're building muscle. And if you're building muscle, then chances are you're increasing your testosterone levels. 2 years ago, I didn't have a 1/10 of the amount of muscle mass that I have now. So it's pretty obvious to me that I was able to increase testosterone through lifting weights. I wouldn't be able to build the amount of muscle that I built if I had low testosterone. So make sure you are exercising, bro, more specifically weight training, lifting heavy weights, building muscle. You can't expect to have high testosterone levels, bro, if you're just sat around, if you're unhealthy, if you're lazy, if you're not exercising. Now there's also a fine line that I want to mention with this one because it's a bit of a double-edged sword, because lifting weights actually increases your cortisol, and increased levels of cortisol actually have a negative impact on your testosterone levels. Increased levels of cortisol can decrease your testosterone levels. So you really want to make sure that you don't overtrain. I think I found a pretty good balance, bro. I train 6 days a week. I have 1 rest day, but I only train for an hour a day. And I also want to throw in a mention to your body fat percentage, because if this is too high or too low, bro, again, this is going to have a negative impact on your testosterone levels. Right now, I'm probably sat at about 13-14% body fat, maybe 15, but this is ideal. You don't want to be too high. If you're overweight, if you're fat, you're going to have low levels of testosterone, but you also don't want to be too low. If you're under 10% body fat, bro, again, that will have a negative impact on your testosterone levels. You won't have a lot of energy. And that leads me on to number 2, because number 2 is your diet. Over the past 2 years, bro, I've really made a conscious decision to sort out my diet. I cut out junk food, sugar. I started to eat a lot cleaner and healthier. Your diet, bro, will have a massive impact on your testosterone levels. Now first I want to talk about the foods to really avoid, the foods that I really cut out from my diet. Again, like I said, it's junk food, bro, sugar, cakes, biscuits, sugary drinks, bro, like Coke, Pepsi, all of that stuff. Just avoid it, bro, stop consuming it. As well as that, processed foods. Like a general rule of thumb for me is the more natural it is, the better it is for you. If you're eating all of these things with labels on, bro, with tons of ingredients that you've never even heard of, bro, chances are it might have a negative impact on your testosterone levels. It might have a negative impact on your body. The things you want to be eating, bro, should be as close to natural as possible. Things like eggs, things like nuts, things like steaks, fruits and vegetables, obviously. And try and stick to a high protein, high fat diet. I don't know whether you know this, bro, but testosterone is actually manufactured from cholesterol, the good cholesterol. So there's 2 different types of cholesterol, bro. You have your bad cholesterol that you don't really want, and the good cholesterol that you need it, bro. You need this good cholesterol, because this good cholesterol actually helps you manufacture testosterone. And one of the best foods that will provide you with that good cholesterol, bro, are eggs. I'll eat 2 to 3 eggs every day, bro, every morning. They're full of that good cholesterol, bro. They're full of nutrients. They're full of vitamin D. If you can stick to these healthy animal products, bro, if you can stick to eating lean meats, chicken, steaks, fish. You know, obviously you need a balanced diet as well, but you really want to focus on just cutting out the junk food, bro, cutting out the sugar. That's the stuff that will really have the negative impact on your health. Now, number 3, the last thing that I personally believe really had a massive impact on my levels of testosterone is nofap, semen retention, whatever you want to call it, but more specifically, not watching porn. And if you're not watching porn, bro, and you don't have a girl in your life, this will lead you to semen retention. Now, a lot of this is bro science, but just think about it. You have life force energy right there, bro, in your sack, in your balls. Your semen literally has the ability to create life. And if you're just wasting that, bro, to pixels on a screen, if you're just sat there on your own in your room, that's probably gonna lead to low testosterone levels. Now, going back to when I first started working out, when I got into the gym, I would do semen retention, bro. I wouldn't release for a good 3 to 4 weeks at times. Now, I don't know if that's healthy or not, bro. I didn't really see any negative side effects. But what I did see is muscle add to my frame very, very quickly. And if I was able to add muscle to my frame very quickly, then chances are my testosterone levels were quite high. Now, I don't want to dive into nofap too much because I want to make a whole nother video on that topic alone. But again, this is something that I did, which I believe had a really positive impact on increasing my testosterone levels. I believe that these things have really helped me boost my testosterone. You know, we can talk about the generic things like sleep. You need to get 8 hours a night at least. You also need to get sunlight. You need to not smoke, you need to not drink, avoid alcohol. Like overall, I literally think it comes down to you living a healthier lifestyle. If you're living a healthier lifestyle, bro, chances are your hormones are going to be where they should be. I'm gonna leave that one there, bro. If any of you wanna chat with me one-to-one, then click on the link in the description and book a call. And click on this video right here to help you on your self-improvement journey. Subscribe to this channel and join a brotherhood of young men leveling up in life. Like the video, drop a comment, share it. I'm making it my mission to help turn boys into men.